Hey everybody, Mike Sears here and welcome back to Human Unabridged, my YouTube channel where you can get free tools on personal security, physical and psychological resilience, and how to thrive in situations of adversity. So in video number 2 on personal security, we're going to dive into one of the first principles of personal security, which is awareness. So in the last video, I asked you, what is awareness? How would you describe it? Basically, awareness is an understanding or an appreciation, okay, a knowledge of what is going on or what is going on around you, okay, in this instance. The only way you can apply your awareness is by using your 5 senses. So literally the principle or the rule, the fundamental aspect of awareness is using your 5 senses. Your 5 senses are your informants that keep you appraised of what is happening in your environment. Okay, and in order to understand what's going on in your environment, you've got to see something, feel it, smell it, taste it, or hear it. And in that way, you know that it's a threat or a danger, and you can then decide on what appropriate action or outcome you want to have. So awareness is the first principle of personal security. Okay. I'd like you to do an exercise the next time that you are in your motor vehicle, whenever you are stationary, for example, at an intersection before you arrive at your driveway, before you arrive to draw money from the ATM, before you arrive in a parking garage and you want to park your vehicle, before you arrive at the bank, or pretty much whenever your vehicle is stationary, because whenever you are stationary, you are at most risk. Remember this, that mobility, in other words, the capacity to move, is security. So whenever we become stationary, we must apply a higher level of awareness, although awareness should be active all the time. So do this exercise. The next time your vehicle is stationary, let's say at an intersection, I'd like you to use your 5 senses to find out what's going on around you. Look around you. See what is going on around you. The people that are selling stuff at the intersection or asking you for money or for spare change, can you see their hands? Can you see both of their hands? If you can't see both of their hands, it's a problem. Hands clear equals less fear, okay? Because these are the tools by which people harm you, and generally, unless they're really good with their feet, this is what they use to use tools or to hold tools that cause damage, like firearms, knives, etc. Okay, so look at a person's hands. Look at the footwear. The shoes that they have on their feet will definitely determine what kind of capacity they have to do what's next. Okay, there's not going to be any high-speed running if a person isn't wearing shoes, or the shoes they are wearing are broken, or best suited for recreational purposes like the beach. Okay. Look around, see if people are associating with one another. Are they identifying with each other? What kind of eye movement are they having? Are they alone? Listen, can you hear brakes screeching? Can you hear voices screaming? Can you hear the sound of running feet? Can you hear the sound of commotion behind you? Because most of the time, when you're attacked, about 60% of the time that is, the attack will come from behind you, because bad guys don't want to give you a heads up that they're about to attack. So they'll usually do it from your blind side. So listen, what can you hear? Smell. Can you smell petrol fumes? Can you smell your clutch is burning? Your brakes are burning. Okay? Usually it's your sense of hearing or your sense of smell that will identify there's a problem with your vehicle before anything else. Okay? But can you smell anything in your environment that would be threatening? For example, if you get into a vehicle and it smells like cigarette smoke, but you don't smoke, for me, that would be a problem. Okay? So use all of your 5 senses and apply them to the situation around you, and start to glean that information which up until now might have remained hidden. And that's the first aspect of personal security. It's understanding your awareness, which is use your 5 senses. The more you actively use those 5 senses, okay, the more they will become like a radio station where you tuned in and you can just hear the music. And if you don't tune those 5 senses in, all you get is static. Okay, the difference between being aware and being paranoid is that when you're paranoid, Everything is a threat. You can't differentiate between what is actually a real threat and what is perceived. But when you're aware, those things in your environment that are threatening will come to your attention before they can cause you harm. Thank you, everyone. Next video, we'll take a deep dive on a concept called situational awareness and something called the OODA loop. Thanks for watching.